Hey everybody, it's Connie Stewart with SimplySimpleStamping.com, and it's Wednesday, and that means Stampin' Gals Gone Wild Wednesday. And today I've got a really fun card for you. It is all about summer. We have 4 days left of school, and I wanted to create a card for my daughter's teachers. She wanted to just have a nice little card to give to some of them. And this one, it says, enjoy your summer, and I'll tell you what, it is just perfect for that, and I love this little orange, and so I'm going to share with you how easy this little card is to create. Let's go ahead and get started. My card base today is in Pool Party. I have that cut at 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. And to get going on my card base, I'm going to bring in some washi tape. This is from the Gingham Garden. And it is on the retired list, boo-hoo, because it is really pretty. But not to worry, in the new catalog, there's another really pretty yellow washi tape called Beach House, and it's going to work quite well too. You can see I'm just going to kind of lay it across my card. I got a little crooked there, but luckily washi tape is very forgiving for that. And you can see I'm coming off my card. I'm going to do the same thing here. And then we're just going to give this, whoops, I forgot to bring my scissors over here. We're just going to give this a little trim here on the side. At this point, I'm going to take this over to my Big Shot, and I'm going to run it through the Honeycomb embossing folder. But what it did is kind of press that washi tape down and kind of made it a little more impressed into my card base. So I've got that done. Let me set that off to the side. And now we're going to work on the orange itself. I'm going to use a 1 1/4 inch scallop circle, and I just got some scrap white cardstock here, our fabulous Whisper White. I'm going to punch out 2 of those. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in with the pumpkin pie ink pad, and I've got a Stampin' sponge here. I'm going to sponge the edges of my Whisper White cardstock. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to sponge a little bit of this off because I want just a really light orange in here. I don't want it to get too dark, so make sure you just have just a little bit of ink on your sponge when you do it. You're going to repeat that with the other one as well. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in a ruler, and then I have got the Tangerine Tango marker, the Stampin' Right marker. And what I'm going to do is just make lines in between each of these scallops. And you're going to see we're just going to rotate this around, and this is going to make the little segments of my orange. So we're going to do that all the way. All right, so you can see I've missed one there. I actually did that on purpose. And what I'm going to do is I've got 2 circles that I punched out. This is the 1 3/8 inch circle punch, and I've cut that out of the pumpkin pie cardstock. We're just going to adhere this down. And what I'm going to do with that section there that I didn't stamp, I'm going to come in with my scissors and just cut right down that section that I didn't mark. So I now have my 2 little pieces, and then here's one that I've already finished where I did my lines and I have a whole one. Okay, we're going to set those off to the side, and now we can work on the base itself. Now this part I had some fun with, guys. So let me bring my sample back in. I actually used 3 different stamps to get the Enjoy Your Summer. And it was actually kind of fun to go digging through my stamps to see what I could find. So my Enjoy is from Simply Celebrate. Now guys, this Enjoy stamp is only available through the June 2nd. I'm going to stamp Enjoy in Wild Wasabi. It's a really great stamp set too. And then the word summer actually came from the new Project Life Day Today. We had the word summer in there, and I thought, hey, how perfect. You know, I've been wanting to use that. So I'm going to bring in my summer stamp and a Daffodil Delight ink pad. So let's just stamp summer. We'll go about right there. So then I needed the word your. Well, you know what? I just kind of started digging through some stamps, and I found my Countless Sayings one. Hey, look at that. It had the word your in there and a little individual your. So in Strawberry Slush, I'm going to come in with the word your. I'm actually going to go over that little Y there a little bit. Awfully cute, isn't it? So that worked out quite well. Now I'm going to come in with the brand new corner rounder. This is the Project Life corner rounder. And I'm going to get the upper left and the bottom right. I'm then going to come in, by the way, this, I forgot to tell you, this piece of cardstock is 2.5 inches by 4 inches. I now have some Daffodil Delight that is 2 3/4 by 4 1/4 inches. We're going to corner around the upper left and the bottom right so I can get that. Let's go ahead and adhere this together real quick. And then we can start to kind of put this whole thing together. Very simple. We love quick cards, especially for teachers. You know, we don't have a lot of time, right? So let's take one of our orange segments here, the full one. We're going to put that right down there in the corner. Let's take this little half guy, and I'm going to use a Stampin' Dimensional on the back. And we can just adhere that right next to the word summer. How easy is that? Now, we're going to go ahead and adhere this onto the card. I'm going to do that with Stampin' Dimensionals as well, and we can go ahead and put this on our card base. Okay, so we're going to adhere this kind of up in the upper left-hand corner. Now, it needed a little something here, so I got a little creative with a little scrap piece of our Calypso Coral Chevron ribbon. And I'm going to share with you a fun tip, what to do with maybe tails that you've cut off, or just little scrappy pieces you're about to throw away. Don't throw them away just yet, because I'm going to kind of make a faux knotted bow, if you will. I've got a piece of our white baker's twine. Okay, I'm going to knot this just so I don't have to worry about it kind of moving around on me. And then I'm just going to tie my twine in a bow. What I love about this technique is I don't have the bulk that I would get if I tied this in a knot, especially when you're mailing it. You guys know that sometimes those can be a real pain. So let's just trim off some of this excess. And check it out. Is that not an adorable little bow? So let's come in with a mini glue dot, and we can attach that right here on the side. It really brightens up the card. But as I said, see how nice and flat that's going to lay? So for shipping, that's awesome. Now, what to do on the inside? Well, I have an extra little piece, and you know I'm not throwing that puppy away. So let's take this and just kind of attach it here on the inside of my card. And also from Countless Sayings 1, I had the word sweet. And I thought, well, how perfect is that? So let's go with Strawberry Slush. And we're just going to stamp sweet right there in the corner. And that is all there is to it. My little card is done. So yeah, a really fabulous card for the kids to give their teachers as you're telling them to go enjoy their summer. They've earned it, right? We have great respect for our teachers. Well, guys, I hope you enjoy that nice little quickie card. And really, more than anything, I hope this will encourage you to get out of your comfort zone and start to mix and match some of these stamps that you have, some of these great word stamps, and see what you can create on your own. So, everyone, thanks so much for tuning into the video today. Now, listen, all the supplies that I used, you can find that at simplysimplestamping.com if you're in the U.S. And if you're in Canada, José is your girl at stampingjoe.com. We each have an online order button. You can order what you need and have it delivered right to your door. And guys, we appreciate you being a Stampin' Gal and that you're going wild with us each and every Wednesday. Thanks so much for being a part of the video series. Take care. God bless. We'll see you next time.